have the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Foundation right here. And I know the setup's a little bit different, but it's easier for me. I can just kind of grab my products because of the way that my vanity and stuff is facing, and then you guys kind of can get a little bit more natural daylight. So hopefully this video helps you guys can kind of see the look of the foundation a little bit better. I do want to start filming more in this area because it's easier for me to just kind of grab products and just get what I need. So like I said, I want to review this Lancome foundation today. I have mine in 520 Suede. Primer today, I just went in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I already have that on my face. I have a little bit of chapstick on, but I want to go in with my Jouer. This is the Jouer Lip Enhancer. I use this all the time whenever I'm filming, so I'm going to put this on. Really quickly, I want to just kind of give you some specs. I'll have it across the screen for you guys. But Lancome claims that it's an oil-free foundation, long-wearing. It delivers medium to full coverage, leaves a natural-looking finish that's velvety and matte for up to 24 hours. It also has an SPF of 15. It's fragrance-free and transfer-resistant. So we are going to see how well this foundation wears. I have been wearing it for the past 2 weeks, so this isn't going to be a first impression. I am just going to review it for you guys so that you can see how this foundation looks on the skin, and I'll also come back and let you know how well it wears for me. Like I said, there are a whole bunch of reviews on this foundation, so you can definitely check out other people's reviews. But one thing I will say that I love about it already is that it does have a pump. You can tell mine's a little bit dirty because I have been wearing it for the past 2 weeks. But I'm just going to apply this with my beauty blender and I'm going to use, let's see. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Let me scooch y'all in a little bit. I'm just going to pump 3 pumps on my hand. As you can see, it is a liquidy foundation, so it is a little bit runny. But I'm going to apply this with my beauty blender. And I'm going to grab my mirror so I can see it. This is just me. I like to start off with the chin. And at first, when I first got this, I tried it out on my sister. She has more of a red undertone than me. I'm more yellow. So it matched her perfectly. So when I saw it matched her perfectly, I'm like, okay, do I need a lighter shade in this foundation? Like, you know, is it gonna be too red for me? But, you know, once I apply it, like when it first goes on, it looks really nice. Now you guys can see it has that, it looks like a satin finish right now because it's still a little bit wet, but it does dry to the skin. And I'm gonna bring it down a little bit on my neck. Put some on this side too. But yeah, it matched her perfectly, so that was one concern of mine, just like from the initial, just trying this foundation out at first. I decided to just go ahead and keep this color. It does have a sheer coverage to it, and it's not heavy at all on the skin. And of course I like using the beauty blender anyway because it just really shears out the look of this foundation, but then it also like covers a whole lot more than a brush would, because I know sometimes with certain brushes the brush can kind of take up a lot of product. So that's why I like to use the beauty blender. And I bring it all the way up in the hairline. That's why I wasn't worried about my edges too much. Ignore them. But yeah, because I like to bring the foundation up all the way. That's one application. I do have a little bit left on my hand, not much, but I'm just gonna go over my cheek area over here because I did have some acne spots, acne scars, and I just like to touch that up. So I'm gonna come a little closer so you guys can see. This is the actual finish of the foundation. It does give you like a natural looking finish. It feels very, very lightweight on. And I feel like I have, or I can see the glow from within with this foundation. It's a very, very beautiful finish right now. And I still have to go in with my powders and set everything, but just this is the actual look of it right now. It's not cakey. It doesn't have a cakey look to it. It's not heavy. And it just feels very, very lightweight. Honestly, I feel like I don't have anything on. I want to go in and just kind of set everything and, you know, give you guys the finished look and the results of this foundation. It says that it's transfer resistant, and I do agree with that. I noticed that when I do hug my husband, I don't get a whole face of makeup on his shirt. So I do love that about this foundation. Another thing I will say about it is that as far as like a con would be that I do get oily, and I'm not sure if it's because of the pregnancy glow. It's on like 1,000 right now, but I do get oily like in my T-zone area and also on my chin. Normally I have dry, sensitive skin, so I can last or wear foundation for maybe 6 hours without it starting to break up on me. And when it does break up, it breaks up like in my nose, not in my nose, but like the sides of my nose first. But with this foundation, again, I don't know if it's the pregnancy or not, or it just being hotter outside, I do get very, very oily in my T-zone and chin. So I do bring like my blotting wipes with me, or just like a compact with my powder. Also, I do want to see how this foundation wears in the fall and once I have the baby, so I can kind of just give you guys maybe like a real full review. I know it'll be a little while when I have the baby, but I will definitely be continuing to wear this foundation, especially in the fall time. So I want to see if it's going to make a difference in like the coverage or how long it lasts. So just let me know down in the comment section if you guys have the same experience as far as this foundation getting a little bit oily with you. It does wear for about 4 hours on my skin, and then it starts to get oily. So that's pretty much the only con about it. It's full, medium to full coverage. It doesn't feel like you have foundation on. It looks flawless, and just your pictures look amazing. Especially, I've taken a few on Instagram, and I don't even have to really touch up anything on my pictures. I just take it with my camera that I'm filming with now and then just post it. So it's very, very nice, and I just love the way that it looks once my makeup is completed. Right. Hey guys, so the lighting may be a little bit off, but I just wanted to come up here. It is around, I don't have my phone with me. What time is it? 8:20? I know because the guy's about to watch the football game, but it's about 8:20. I put my makeup on around 4 o'clock, so it's been maybe about 4 hours, and a little bit over 4 hours. I wanted you guys to come up here and see like my chin area is oily. Like, as you can see, like this whole bottom section is oily. Like, I haven't put any powder or anything on it. So this is what I was talking about when I said that my makeup tends to break up a little bit under here. And yeah, so that's the only thing I really don't like about the foundation. But like I said, I could just kind of get my powders, touch it up. It's not anything, you know, crazy or anything that's frustrating as far as, you know, me getting rid of this foundation. But just wanted to come up here 4 hours later so you guys can see just like a mini update on it. And just even without all of this makeup, it looks really good on too. So if you don't wear a lot, you can definitely put this foundation on, maybe set it with a powder, and then just kind of go if you're in like the working field, or you just don't feel like wearing a full face of makeup like what I have on now, like concealer, lashes, and all that. So I would definitely recommend this to you guys. Like I said before, it has been on YouTube for a while. This was just my first time actually getting it, so I wanted to come up here and review it for you dolls. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this foundation review. Thumbs up if you guys want more. Comment down in the comment section if it was something I forgot to mention, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.